The man that Rinauro defeated to become Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion of the World. Rinauro, the champion now. Slim J, the champion before. Slim J had an impressive reign, ending the 11-month reign of former champion Jeremy Lopez and sent him back into Japan. Collar and elbow tie up in the ring by two men that respect each other quite a bit. Two training partners, two sparring partners, two graduates of the Rick Michaels NWA Wildside Training School. And there's a common bond here in this matchup.
Yes, there is. Both of them starting their career about the same time. Actually, only a few months difference. Trained by the same man, trained in many of the same styles, even though the style they show these days is actually two entirely different ones. In many ways, complementary towards each other, but fighting each other, wrestling each other here at Hardcore Hell. I think sparks will be flying any minute now.
This is now a four-way double elimination match. And the wrestler that gets pinned twice, eliminated. And that process will continue until we have a definitive winner and Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champion. Sal Rinauro defending his belt against impressive odds. Kid Kool here has really gone into this matchup trying to prove himself. This kid, a native right here of Cornelia, Georgia, trading their Japanese arm drags. They both went for the same maneuver and both landed hard. But this individual, kid, just reached his 18th birthday. A youngster with a lot of heart. And look at Kid Kool there. Oh, Slim J step up kick to the back of the head. Grew up right here in Cornelia, Georgia, did Kid Kool. 15 years of age, went into the Wildside dojo with his dream to become a pro wrestler. Everybody said he was far too small in an industry dominated by big men. Even when the cruiserweights started rising to the top, Kid Kool was considered small by their standards. Hurricane Rana there by Slim J. But Slim J was in the same boat. Both of these men worked very hard. Kid Kool's working a part-time job at McDonald's to try to pay his wrestling school bill. He did so. He worked his way all the way through, and now he's not doing too damn shabby for himself. There's a spliffy twister from Slim J.
No, Kid Kool not doing bad for himself at all. But I think here this evening, he realizes, I think the bar has raised. I believe this evening, Kid Kool knows. Oh, near pinfall for Kid Kool.
And been a tremendous controversy surrounding the departure of Slim J from NWA Wildside. And due to a lot of contractual reasons and legal reasons, we can't really talk about it here on the air or on any official Wildside publication, but it had a lot of nasty dealings in the locker room and a lot of nasty dealings in a lot of places, Stephen, and we thought Slim J was gone. What a surprise, what a swerve by Rick Michaels, bringing this youngster back to Wildside, his home.
It's quite a homecoming of many sorts here this evening for a variety of people. And who would have ever guessed Slim J was going to be one of them?
Kid Kool on the shoulders of Slim J. Could have been going for the anger management there. Kool smart enough to counter. There's the Kool Crusher.
Slim J nearly got pinned. If you're keeping score at home, Salvatore Rinauro is the only man with a loss so far, but we're only into the second matchup. Double elimination. You get pinned twice within this series of matches. You are history in this matchup, and if it's Sal Rinauro, we'll be seeing a new junior heavyweight champion here this evening.
Nagasatera there, Kid Kool. Very impressive maneuver. Pulls out a quick one on Slim J. Slim J and Sal Rinauro now have one fall against them. Kid Kool and Jeremy V, clean slates now in this matchup.
Clean slates perhaps, but Jeremy V is a fresh man. Kid Kool is not.
And Jeremy V, what an uprising this youngster has had in the last calendar year. Starting in June of 2002, when he took on Slim J at Freedom Fight 2002, V was a relative unknown. He decided on that night people were going to remember his name. What a matchup, what an effort he had against Slim J. Match that stole the show. Jeremy V came out as a loser in the matchup, but a winner in spirit, and it gave him an aspiration to continue further. He did just that. He fought his way up the ladder. He got a victory upset over then World Television Champion Crew Jones in a non-title match. His career laid on the down low. He became then very competitive for the Wildside World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Look at Kid Kool landing on his feet. Big drop kick by V.
Hits the mark perfectly. Kid Kool does get his shoulder up in time. Slim J and Sal Rinauro both with the losses. We're in match 3 of this double elimination series.
And the highlight of Jeremy V's career thus far occurred just 2 weeks ago on NWA Wildside when he answered an open challenge to World Television Champion, the Soul Assassin, Rain Man. And no offense to the All-Star Crew Jones, but the Soul Assassin, Rain Man, has proved his dominance as one of the greatest competitors in Wildside history. A man taking credit for putting Rick Michaels out of the sport, pinning Tony Mamaluke on a number of occasions. Look at that neck breaker there by Jeremy V. He's got the 2 count. Kool again with the heart, the guts, and the determination to get that shoulder up. Jeremy V fought and he fought and he fought with every tooth and nail despite Jeff G. Bailey's interference. He fought some more. Death Valley driver there by Jeremy V. Jeremy V became this close within winning the World Television Championship from Rain Man. But the interference of Jeff G. Bailey proved too much. Rain Man, the Soul Assassin, hit the Dark City Street Cutter and then began to make Jeremy V tap out with a Hillside Strangler. Inside cradle by V. And Kid Kool kicks out again. Yeah. Jeremy V has gotten a confidence boost from that match. And every time he's been on the verge of superstardom, he's come just a little bit short, Steven. Just a little bit short. Tonight, Jeremy V says he is not going to fall short. He is not going to get that close. He is not going to get to the door of heaven only to be kicked back down. He says he's winning the Wildside World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Of course, there's 3 other athletes in this match that have something to say about that. One of them, Kid Kool in the ring.
And Kid Kool is heading up, oh, so slowly up that top turnbuckle, giving V plenty of time to shake that rope and knock Kid Kool off his perch. That Junior Heavyweight Championship here at NWA Wildside, a very coveted title indeed.
There's a Shining Wizard by V. He's got him set up. There's the VDT.
And Kool, to the surprise of everybody here, including Jeremy V, and maybe even Kool himself, managed to get his shoulder up. Well, wonders never cease.
Jeremy V. He hit the VDT. Kid Kool's back up there. Head scissors. Jeremy V kicks out.
Probably a little too high-flying a move for Kid Kool, already winded after dealing with that VDT from Jeremy V.
And Kool did look incredibly sluggish coming over with that flying head scissors. And that's a maneuver where you have to have speed and gravity on your side for it to be effective at all. Kid Kool had neither, but he certainly had it on that exchange.
And both V and Kool collapse on the floor of the NWA arena. I don't think either of those guys are in particularly great shape to make it back up into the ring. They're halfway to be counted out here. That would frankly be a shame here. Oh, Sal Rinauro is counting out with him. What a help Sal is.
NWA official Rudy Charles laying on the count here.
That's a double count out.
Double count out.
Ladies and gentlemen, official Rudy Charles has counted both men out of the ring. Therefore, they both lose a fall.
That's 1 fall against everybody in this matchup now. And Rinauro coming to capitalize. He and Slim J are both only 1 fall away from elimination.
That's true. We're starting back up with a sort of a clean slate, to use your term. Everybody has 1 defeat in this double elimination matchup for Salvatore Rinauro's Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Slim J hangs on. Another backdrop.
He's going for the number 3. Good night, nurse.
Blue Thunder bomb by Slim J. Sal Rinauro kicks out.
I think you're rolling out of that one. Not too much firepower in Sal Rinauro. After Blue Thunder. Good Lord. The kicks of Slim J have scrambled nearly everybody's brains here at NWA Wildside, without a doubt.
Tremendous problem child with a bad attitude, but tremendous ability.
Sal Rinauro was within a microsecond away of losing that title.
It's like Jeremy V might have suffered a neck injury. It seems that referee Mike Posey, and I hate to take away attention from the matchup because that is the focus at hand here. Rinauro with a lateral press, but we do have a serious issue on the outside of the ring here. Even Mrs. Barry, the ticket lady, came to check on Jeremy V. And Mike Posey looks to be calling in his headset. He may be calling for some backup here. Jeremy V may may be out of this match with only one elimination.
Oh, man, that'd be a bad, bad break for Jeremy V. However, though, the attention has to go now to the two men in the ring, Salvatore Rinauro and Slim J. Double elimination for Salvatore Rinauro's Wildside Junior Heavyweight Championship. Oh, my.
What a brain buster by Rinauro, dropping Slim J right on his melon. Slim J kicks out.
And Kid Kool is pretty much caught his second wind walking out of the ring after that being part of a double countout with Jeremy V. So Kool is up. And Kool's bringing some of the security around to the north portion of the ring. Checking on the condition of Jeremy V, which appears like not in good shape at the moment. Good heavens.
What a springboard clothesline by Rinauro. And this injury to Jeremy V distracting everyone's attention from the match. Rinauro remaining focused. Of course, it would be like Sal Rinauro. It would be like Sal Rinauro to not care about another human being's injury. This little twit is only caring about himself at this point. Sal Rinauro coming back. Then again, you can't really argue with him. The match at hand is the issue, and he is the champion. He's got to defend. And Salvatore Rinauro with his tribute to the big boss man.
That's why it didn't last very long. And Sal Rinauro on top of Slim J for all. Slim gets a leg on that bottom rope.
What an unfortunate circumstance. Jeremy V comes so far into getting to this matchup. An odds-on favorite on the voting on NWAWILDSIDE.com to win this match. He had the voting in the predictions by a marginal percent from the fans. And Sal Rinauro on the top rope. Picture perfect elbow by the champion.
The actual elbow itself was not much to see, but Sal Rinauro believes and a blatant choke on the real Slim J. An unexpected portion of this double elimination matchup. Started off as a three-way double elimination, now four-way. An NWA official, Rudy Charles, is having his fill of Sal Rinauro. Get used to it, Rudy.
Irish whip reversal there. Oh, good God! Come on!
Jeremy V finally getting to his feet, and Sal Rinauro gave him a baseball slide, and V wasn't even part of this match.
What a sadistic, remorseless action by Sal Rinauro. Oh, good grief!
Oh my Lord.
Jeremy V possibly suffering a severe neck injury, refusing to be removed from ringside, and then landing right into harm's way. Just unfortunate, Stephen. Unfortunate for this poor kid that has worked his heart out to get this title shot here tonight.
Apparently, Sal Rinauro believes this is now a desperate, desperate time. And if by taking Jeremy V out of the picture, even in a matchup where V is officially not involved, it is to Sal Rinauro's benefit. Because Slim J, at the moment, is not putting up too much of a fight. Salvatore Rinauro and Slim J, and those talented feet of Slim J.
And Slim J without a rapid-fire arsenal of kicks.
And kicking the crap out of the Wildside Junior Heavyweight Champ. And plenty of crap in Sal. Slim's going to be a busy boy. Crowd behind the real Slim J, who makes it on top of Sal Rinauro. And Rinauro gets a shoulder up in time.
Rinauro kicks out Slim J, now back on the offensive. Took a tremendous amount of punishment from Rinauro, but Slim J has a double underhook. Is this good? The tornado pile driver. Now Rinauro counters. Throws Slim J off. Kicks to the midsection. Irish whip into the corner. Slim J lands on the second rope. What balance, what agility by Slim J. Kick to the face. Double underhook. Tornado pile driver.
Perfectly done, and I think a lot of wind in the lungs of Slim J, and he gets it. And Sal still manages to get his shoulder up. If Sal Rinauro is defeated here, he loses that title. Still not sure who the winner would be. And by shaking the ropes, knocking off Slim J.
Oh, second rope falling, reverse DDT by Rinauro. And Slim J kicks out. The resilience of this young competitor is unreal.
I beg to differ. I don't think there was a kicking out. It was just, it's instinct working there for Slim J. And a mighty leg drop from Sal Rinauro meets up with nothing but canvas. It's anger management time. If you're Slim J, Sal is fighting for all he's worth.
It's like Rinauro, wait a minute, backward bridge. J could be out of this matchup. No. So Rinauro, there's the Phoenix Fury leg drop. Slim J's history.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the fall, Salvatore Rinauro, Slim J, has been eliminated from the tournament.
That's a damn shame. That's even more bizarre. Why is that called a Phoenix Fury leg drop?
It's this idiot, Sal Rinauro.
But there's no leg. All right. Okay,
It's a Michinoku driver. It's simple as that. But this dumbass keeps telling me that that's the name of the maneuver in Japan. Michinoku driver's a Japanese name. What the hell is this guy smoking?
Maybe they'll spread it around. But Slim J, an unexpected addition to this elimination matchup, has now been eliminated. He has been pinned twice within the confines of this series of matches.
It's Sal Rinauro issuing the challenge to Jeremy V. What a dirty, slimy son of a bitch.
And Jeremy V, bringing out NWA representative Bill Behrens to check on the condition of Jeremy V, whose neck was already in rough shape after the first matchup. He appeared in here this evening. And since Sal saw to himself to do a baseball slide to poor Jeremy V and to throw Kool out on top of V as well, I think V is in probably very, very serious rough shape. I don't believe he'll be able to participate in the rest of this elimination matchup here.
Bill Behrens is insisting that Jeremy V be removed from ringside.
I think that's a smart move.
And Jeremy V's having none of it.
V has shoved Bill Behrens out and security out of the way. That is not a good move, Jeremy. Oh, no, this is not good.
Rinauro going right to the neck.
Look, V, we appreciate your guts, but there comes a point when it's absolutely useless.
Oh, no! You bastard! Come on! That was... I've seen low in this sport, Steven. I've seen low. But that has to be one of the most heinous acts that I've ever seen perpetrated. Who the hell is Sal Rinauro to do something like that to another human being? V was injured. He could have been pinned. That was spiteful and it was wrong. And Sal Rinauro needs to have his ass fined for that.
A distinct possibility. The Wildside Matchmaking Committee will perhaps be investigating that theory. In all honesty, Jeremy V could have been pinned in other much less lethal ways. He really didn't need to be doing that at all. Going after the already hurt neck of Jeremy V, and a hurt neck is bad news for the rest of your life. The hell with a wrestling match.
And here comes Kid Kool. He's the last challenger. The former tag team partner of Sal Rinauro. If anybody knows Rinauro's arsenal, if anybody can get in Rinauro's head, if anybody knows his game plan, it's gotta be Kool. Look at that spinning head scissors.
Yes, but Kid Kool has not been particularly successful against Sal Rinauro in the last series of their meetings. Pin attempt from Kid Kool, still not enough.
And even though it was a tag team competition, Kid Kool does hold a victory over Rinauro. He can pin him. He just has not been able to do that in some time. Look, oh no, good for a spinning head scissors. Rinauro counters into a side slam. Rudy Charles down for the count. And Kid Kool manages to not be pinned.
Kid Kool's not going to go down like this. Right now, Kid Kool is absolutely furious over Sal Rinauro's treatment of Jeremy V.
It was inhumane to say the least.
Oh, inhumane. That's quite an understatement there, Dan.
that front suplex by Rinauro. And Sal Rinauro's got a long way to go. The junior heavyweight champion flying to drop that elbow on the back of Kid Kool.
He sure loves that flying elbow.
But Kid Kool manages to kick out.
Perhaps time to ease up on the flying elbow. Huh, Sal?
I think Sal did a little bit of damage to himself on that maneuver. And now going for a Boston Crab. And he is wrenching back on the spine of Kid Kool.
And again, the spine is not meant to curve that way.
Especially when it's already been on the receiving end of an attack is lethal as the one Rinauro is giving it in this match. Working the back.
But the back is precisely where Sal Rinauro is heading towards. Going after the weakest part of the body. He obviously went after Jeremy V's neck, even though he really didn't need to. And Kid Kool's back will obviously be the target of Salvatore Rinauro's wrath here as he tries desperately to hang on to his Wildside Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Rinauro, oh, good grief. Reverse sit-down neck breaker. And this is gonna, no!
That's quite a nonchalant cover. Sal thought he had Kid Kool pinned. The crowd now behind Kid Kool. Well, I hear the cries of pretty much all Wildside fans across the nation behind Kid Kool. Sal puts Kid Kool up to that top turnbuckle and decides to telegraph the move. That's great, Sal.
And that's exactly what it'll get you, you big-nosed bastard.
And Kool, perhaps unadvisedly, with a big splash.
And there's the flying squirrel by Kid Kool.
Which did seemingly as much damage to Kool as it did to Rinauro.
Of course, that a maneuver made famous by Wildside alumni AJ Styles, going to be appearing here later tonight. And Kid Kool actually picked up that maneuver with Styles when they were both sparring here at the NWA Arena during a training session some years ago. Kool is well known as actually a full-time sparring partner of Styles when he trains here. And he's picked up a lot of things that's made him successful because of it. Look at the success of Styles.
Perhaps one day the success of AJ Styles will truly rub off on Kid Kool. Kid Kool in the dawning of his career. And we're seeing some series of stellar matchups featuring Kid Kool and a lot of the gifted competitors of the Junior Heavyweight Championship class here at NWA Wildside.
Spinning forearm shot there by Kid Kool. Kid Kool is the one with the point to prove. Sal Rinauro is the champion. At this point, Rinauro does not have to win this matchup. Rinauro just has to avoid being pinned. If he can survive that, oh, look at Kid Kool with a rolling Northern Light suplex. He's got him hooked, but the shoulder of Rinauro not pinned to the mat. Rinauro kicks out.
And Sal very nearly landed on his head. In that exchange, Sal desperate trying to get away from Kid Kool.
Here comes Phoenix Fury, no! Kid Kool sucked, he had the counter. Kid Kool snap, Hurricane Rana from the top turnbuckle.
That Hurricane Rana was done so quickly it actually blew a breeze on the first two rows here at the NWA Arena.
And I have to say, Steven, I haven't seen an athlete use the Hurricane Rana with such effectiveness since the likes of Rey Mysterio Jr. Look at that. Cradle DDT by Kid Kool.
But Sal once again gets his left shoulder up. And Kool's praying to all that is holy, wondering what on earth it's going to take to pin those little shoulders of Sal Rinauro down for a 3 count. Chops from Kid Kool into the chest of his former tag team partner. Together they were known as G-rated. These days Sal is unrated.
Rinauro, Super Phoenix Fury leg drop. It was a valiant effort, but Rinauro proved why he is the champion.
champion.
What a mean streak. What aggression. What ruthlessness. And I do not agree with the tactics, but you have to hand it to the strategy of Rinauro.